9 mistakes you should never make to gain muscle mass after 40. If you're trying to build muscle after 40, pay close attention. Mistake number 1 is the most serious of all, and there's a high chance you're making it right now. Stay until the end to find out what it is and how to avoid it. Mistake number 9, training the same muscle group every day. Gaining muscle mass after 40 can be challenging. If you're investing time, effort, and money at the gym, it's crucial to ensure that your training aligns with your goals. To achieve this, avoiding common mistakes that hinder your progress is essential, not just for men over 40, but for anyone seeking real results. One of the most frequent mistakes is training the same muscle group repeatedly, especially the one we enjoy working on the most. However, this habit can be a major obstacle to muscle growth. Let me explain why. Research shows that training the same muscle intensely every day can lead to problems such as muscle overload, joint stress, and frequent injuries. If this sounds like you, it's time to rethink your routine. For muscles to grow, they need proper rest to recover. Real muscle growth happens during recovery, not while lifting weights. This means allowing at least 48 hours of rest before working the same muscle group again is crucial for hypertrophy. Without adequate recovery time, you might be hindering your gains and increasing your risk of injury. If you want to maximize your results and avoid setbacks, remember, rest is just as important as training. Mistake number 8, excessive use of ice on muscles. Using ice to relieve pain and reduce inflammation is a common practice, especially after intense workouts. But did you know this could actually hurt your muscle gains? While ice is effective in treating joint injuries and reducing severe inflammation, applying it directly to muscles after a workout can be counterproductive. This is because during intense training, tiny injuries occur in muscle fibers, a process known as microtrauma. This process is essential for muscle growth because it triggers a natural inflammatory response that helps muscles recover and strengthen. The problem is that excessive ice use can suppress this inflammatory response, slowing down recovery and hindering muscle growth. This is even more critical for men over 40, as the muscle regeneration process tends to slow down with age. Unless you're dealing with a serious injury, avoid applying ice immediately after training. Instead, focus on recovery methods that support muscle growth, such as stretching, proper nutrition, and adequate hydration. Mistake number 7, overuse of painkillers and anti-inflammatory drugs. After an intense workout, muscle and joint pain is common. In these moments, taking a painkiller or anti-inflammatory may seem like an easy way to ease discomfort. However, this habit could be sabotaging your results. Why? Just like ice, these medications reduce the body's natural inflammatory response after training, the very process that drives muscle growth. During this phase, muscles repair themselves and grow stronger, becoming larger and more resilient. By interfering with this inflammation using medication, you're essentially preventing your muscles from expanding and growing properly. As a result, your gains may be smaller and slower than expected. If the pain becomes too intense, opt for natural recovery methods like proper hydration, a balanced diet, and muscle relaxation techniques. Your body will thank you. Mistake number 6, resting too much between sets. While rest is essential for muscle recovery, resting for too long between sets can cause muscles to cool down and reduce the effectiveness of your workout. On the other hand, very short rest periods, like 30 seconds, may not give muscles enough time to fully recover, negatively impacting both performance and muscle growth. The ideal rest time between sets is between 40 to 60 seconds. This ensures your body has enough time to recover without losing momentum, reducing the risk of injuries and enhancing your results. Quick break. If you're enjoying these tips and want to keep receiving high-quality content about training, hypertrophy, and health, don't forget to like this video. This helps us reach more people who are also looking to improve their results at the gym. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Here, you'll find the best insights to optimize your workouts and avoid mistakes that could be holding back your progress. And if this content is valuable to you, consider supporting the channel by clicking the Super Thanks button. Your contribution helps us continue bringing high-quality, in-depth content just for you. Now let's get back to it. Mistake number 5, excessive alcohol consumption. If you're serious about working out but frequently consume alcohol, you may be sabotaging your results. Alcohol is not only a catabolic substance that breaks down muscle fibers, but it also impairs the absorption of essential vitamins and nutrients needed for muscle growth. In other words, even if you're training properly and following a good diet, drinking alcohol excessively 3 to 5 times a week can cancel out your gains. The biggest issue with alcohol is that it prevents muscle fibers from recovering and strengthening after intense workouts. Plus, it interferes with the absorption of proteins, vitamins, and minerals, key elements for muscle development. Another critical factor is that alcohol is a diuretic, which can lead to dehydration. This means your body will lose more fluids, making muscle recovery harder and increasing fatigue. If you want to preserve your muscle health and maximize your training results, reducing alcohol consumption is essential, especially after 40, when muscle loss tends to accelerate. Before we continue, take a second to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on more valuable tips like this. Thanks for your support. Mistake number 4, not drinking water during your workout. This is a common mistake that can seriously impact your performance and muscle recovery. Water is essential for almost every function in the body, playing a crucial role in physical endurance and post-workout recovery. Some people believe that drinking water during exercise might reduce performance, but that's a myth. During training, your body loses fluids through sweat, and dehydration can lead to fatigue, lower energy levels, and poor exercise execution. Besides helping maintain strength and endurance, water also aids in nutrient digestion and toxin elimination, speeding up muscle recovery. There's no exact amount of water you should drink during workouts, but the best rule of thumb is simple. Always have a bottle nearby and stay hydrated. This is even more important if you use supplements like creatine, glutamine, or whey protein, which require proper hydration to be fully effective. Want to learn more about the importance of hydration when taking supplements? Check out the video we linked in the description. Mistake number 3, ignoring metabolic training. Metabolic training has been growing in popularity, especially among men over 40, thanks to its impressive benefits. Studies show that as we age, our joints become more prone to injuries and wear. The biggest advantage of metabolic training is that it reduces joint stress, as it involves lighter weights and longer periods of muscle tension. This not only makes workouts safer, but also helps with muscle recovery, allowing you to train more frequently without overloading your body. Additionally, this type of training promotes lean muscle mass gains by keeping muscles under tension for longer periods, increasing blood flow and stimulating hypertrophy more efficiently. Unlike traditional workouts, which often focus on heavy weights and long rest periods, metabolic training aims for a balance between intensity and safety, delivering faster results without compromising joint health. If you haven't tried this method yet, it's definitely worth incorporating into your routine. Mistake number 2, not progressively increasing the weight. If you want to gain muscle mass, gradually increasing the weight you lift over time is essential. This forces your muscles to adapt and grow. However, this progression must be done carefully, without rushing or overloading your body. The ideal approach is to increase the weight progressively, either weekly or monthly, always respecting your body's limits. For example, if you are lifting 150 pounds in leg exercises, your goal should be to keep challenging your muscles so they become stronger. The following week, increase to 155 pounds and continue making gradual adjustments. The problem is that when your muscles adapt to a certain weight, growth stagnates. That's why increasing the load should be a consistent process, but without putting too much stress on your joints. Many athletes make the mistake of trying to progress too quickly, which can result in serious injuries and joint wear over time. The key to safe progression is body awareness, controlled weight increases, and avoiding excesses that could compromise your long-term health. Now, let's talk about the most serious mistake of all, the one that could be stopping you from reaching your goals and maximizing your efforts in the gym. If you've made it this far, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any important content on muscle building and fitness. Mistake number 1, not having a clear goal. If you don't have a well-defined goal, you're essentially drifting aimlessly like a boat lost at sea. Without a clear direction, it becomes difficult to track progress and determine whether you're on the right path. Before you even start your training routine or diet, you need to define exactly what you want to achieve and how you plan to get there. If your goal is to gain muscle mass, your training and diet should be completely focused on that. However, if your goal is to lose weight, the approach needs to be different. One of the most common mistakes people make is training and eating without a specific plan, expecting results that will never come simply because there's no clear strategy. The first step toward real results is having a solid goal and a well-structured action plan. Now that you know which mistakes to avoid, click on the video appearing on your screen to check out the best 4-step method for using creatine to maximize muscle growth. Click now, and I'll see you there.